Hi, Sagittarius. I'm Lacey the High Priestess, and you can find me on Lacey the High Priestess on TikTok. Lacey's one from my other talents on TikTok. Um, Lacey the High Priestess 86 on IG. Lacey the High Priestess 2 por TikTok y YouTube Español para mi gente latina. YouTube. Press like, subscribe, notification. With the notification bell, you can get my lives. If not, you'll have to wait 12 hours. I like to do unique readings, so it won't resonate with everyone. If you like a good story, I'm someone you would like to watch. And I tell general while I'm doing stories. With one story, with one plot line, it's a lot better than doing general. I learned something, It's like watching a little mini movie, but I'm telling it. All right. Sagittarius, the first get your energy, the 9 of Wands and the 6 of Wands. It was a long journey getting to the top. It's hard to stay on top. Also, you're watching something grow. It's a plant. This man is like kneeled down looking at a plant. Also, this reminds me of, you ever watch on TikTok those Asians that go on there and they build houses from the mud? They build houses off of twigs and stuff like that. Also, someone could be hanging around bushes. Someone could definitely be in the military with this. Someone could be overseas. Also, someone could be the art of war. They're kneeled down military style. Someone could be part of the military. You know what it is to survive in the woods? Wands again, 10 of Wands. You know how to survive in hostile environments. You succeed, you work better in hostile environments. I don't know. This is, like I said, this is a unique story. In the military, they do train you to survive like certain environments that most people won't. It's like guerrilla training right here. Someone's a real like gorilla trainer right here. Someone can actually be training a gorilla. This is Saggy gang gang. Yeah, but this is a lot of like bullets. Someone could actually be a sniper. Someone's really good with the gun. Someone's a hot boy, or someone is really, really good with the gun. You're like the Forrest Gump of guns, or not Forrest Gump. What's his friend that was like shrimp gumbo? This is like AK-47. This is a Magnum. Blah, blah. I don't know. A Colt 44. I don't know. I even know if that's right. But someone knows their guns. I know my rights to my gun laws right here. 3 of Pentacles. Someone, look, it's like a rifle. Doesn't it look like a rifle? The High Priestess and the 8 of Pentacles. This could be a female military. Also, this female was trained by these military men. Or let's say if you were part of a guerrilla unit or something like that, they taught you how to shoot guns. There's a female right here that knows how to load a gun right here. She knows. Also, if your father was in the military, he taught you how to load a gun. And someone knows how to unclip him and everything. They're unclipping. Also, someone's walking in the room and they're taking out all the bullets out of a gun. I'm 10 steps ahead of you. I'm a leader. I'm not into that following shit. 100% in everything I got. To the MOBB. You know, Lil Kim was amongst one of her first female amongst her peers. So she was used to like surviving gangsters. raised by gangsters that taught you how to survive amongst gangsters. Like I'm saying, if this female comes from a military family, you don't think her brothers and her dad and all them were teaching her how to be a man, how to survive a man, how to load a gun, how to go hunting, how to gut a deer? Five of Wands, how to fight military style? Also, this reminds me on the part of Kill Bill when her man left her in the front with that yogi with the long beard. And he was like, he doesn't like a lot of things amongst them. He doesn't like women and he doesn't like Americans. So you're already on the bottom of the pool right there. Hopefully, I can come pick you up soon. And he was very hard on her. He had actually 2 American girls with him. And one took out his eye, or she killed him or something like that. And well, the yogi took out her eye for being disobedient. And then later in life, she killed him. And then later in life, she killed her. I feel like there's a lot of military training right here, like how to survive a killer. Also, killer instinct. Also, a female killer instinct. Like, this person's mind is very militant. Whether she went to military school or not, this woman is very intelligent because in the art of war, you don't have to go overseas. In the art of war, you don't have to be in the military. People that you could possibly be raised by could have a very military type of lifestyle. And hunters, when you live out on the farm. In this case, this female right here was trained by military men or by men who are skilled in the art of war. Present, abundant, and gratitude. It's like I feel like someone could have been made fun of for being a tomboy, but that's who made you today. And what used to be made fun of back then, because back then they celebrated more feminism. Now it's more okayed in the culture, but back then, it was not cool to be a tomboy. Fate, but you were made to break in the industry where maybe it was more male dominant. Change and courage in the third eye and apology. Someone could also be reaching out to you and saying like, I'm sorry I made things very hard on you, or I'm sorry I had to be so hard on you growing up. Had I not been as hard as I was on you, would you be who you are today? Did you realize that me being hard on you meant that it was going to determine if you were going to survive this world? Because what I can't teach you or what I can't give you as an experience, the world will. And all those times when, because it's almost like getting your ass beat by your brothers or sisters growing up, right? You got your ass beat all the time by your brothers and sisters. And then when you grew up and you found yourself in situations where people were trying to bully you or make fun of you, you came on top. All them ass whoopings came from what? Learning how to survive an ass whooping. But, when it's not them doing that to you, it's the power that took over you to give you the will to win and survive things that would have beat the fuck out of somebody. But because you already experienced what it was to get your ass beat, you learned how to win an ass whooping. And I know that seems like very something I should not be teaching to people, but I'm speaking on an experience on a person like this. Someone right here had to stand up for themselves, and they're glad that in a way that they had already, would you have known how to duck that hit had you had already been hit there before? Or it's almost like growing up in a family of comedians, right? If you were very tender, every single joke they will crack will make you cry. But when you grow up amongst them, you learned how to find the same things they make fun of you. You find it in them. You find the flaws in them, and you can use that to crack a joke back. how do you know if you can fight? We never know. We just fight. No one really knows how to fight. I guess it is a sport, but I think it's more like the will to survive. When you put in situations when that's the only option you have, and what you've been trained for in your life has made you to have the will to survive, even if you have to fight. Um, Also with balance, you can practice that, but I feel like someone's fate was. This remind me kind of like Killer Sally. She was abused a lot in her life. Then she took that and became like was really good at athletics and stuff like that. But fate took her somewhere else, and we all had different choices with our fates. In the plus side, it taught a woman how to use her power. But then what happens when you got too much power in your hand? Anyways, I don't know really where I'm getting at with this, but we all have fates and we all have decisions. We can use the gifts that we have to terrorize the world, or we can use the gifts that we have to build the world into something better than this. But fate is really up to experience and to the ones that are given those experiences. And it's literally like a maze. At the end of our days, we'll be counted for all the good and all the bad. If you want to have made certain mistakes, would you be here today? Being able to say that it taught you something, it becomes a sin when you're knowingly doing that mistake over and over again, knowing that it's not going to give you a better outcome. But what if those experiences have made you a better person? Whether you're the one that caused it or were you the one in the receiving end? Alchemy. Your reaction to what happens through these experiences determine the outcomes of your life. So think about that the next time you're presented with a situation where all you know is how to fight. There is the art of losing to win another day. I leave it there.